Good morning, everybody. I am happy to be here to do another reading for you today. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Thank goodness it is Saturday. I really need the break, although with kids, sometimes that doesn't happen even on the weekends. I'm sure any of you that have children can relate. Sometimes it's just as busy, if not busier, than the weekdays, right? But anyway, still glad that it's here. At least it's a little bit more freedom. Speaking of freedom, my goal with this channel, as is Cam's and Brent's, if you don't know who Brent is, you will soon enough. But my goal, and theirs as well, really the goal of the Conduits, is to bring you guys inner freedom. And the reason why I say inner freedom is all freedom, you are free right now, even if you think you're not. Sometimes we think we are bound by the world and life's circumstances, but in actuality, we are not. We just don't realize that we have created our circumstances through thoughts and choices and decisions that we have made throughout our lives. If you are here, it is because you have met your twin flame and you are searching desperately through tarot readings, possibly psychics, through internet searches all over Google, and through constant seeking of information, trying to make sense of what's going on with you and your divine masculine. Now, the reason why I say you and your divine masculine is some of you out here might actually think that you are the divine masculine. And I will not try to tell you what your experience is, because that would be leading me astray from you being the creator and making your own decisions and discernment about your situation. However, I would like to teach you something that could change your perspective, and I think it's important. Twin flames, we talk a lot of times about divine masculine, divine feminine. People often think that means male or female, which if we're speaking about gender, then I would say, yes, that would be true. But we're not speaking about gender. We're speaking about energy. And energy is something different. It's a positive, negative energy, right? Like a battery. A battery has a positive end and a negative end. And it's the flow of energy. It's the way that energy works. It's the way it travels and the way it moves. It's a polarization. So, divine feminine is often what we refer to as the positive polarity in this situation. And the divine masculine would be the negative polarity. The reason why I bring this up and I say that it's important is when it comes to understanding what this relationship is with your twin flame, you need to understand that it's based upon energy, okay? And you probably, if you are here, are the divine feminine or positive polarity twin flame. Now, there could be some people that disagree with that, and that's okay, because we are all on our own journeys, which is why I say I don't want to pull you away from what you know and understand. I just want to add to it and then let you decide what is right for you in your situation, okay? Because nobody can tell anybody what their experience is, right? You are going to create that. You are going to understand that better than anybody else. But going back to freedom, knowing that this is a relationship that is based upon energy is going to lead you to having an understanding that your freedom is already yours. It's already your birthright. The only thing that binds us is the belief systems that we have. And so our goal here at the Conduits is to kind of help you to understand what your mindset is and the limiting belief systems that you might have that are holding you back from living the life that you want, because it is yours to take when you are ready to say yes and take it. All right, let's see. At the bottom of the deck today, we have 9 of Pentacles. Let's see, is this blurry? There we go, 9 of Pentacles. In reverse. Let's find out what's going on with you today, Divine Feminine. Looks like the overall for the reading today is that there is a focus on financial stability, financial wealth. It could be that a certain lifestyle is being sought after here. But oftentimes this particular lifestyle that we want has a lot to do with the amount of financial stability that we have, because sometimes we all know that if we are kind of going paycheck to paycheck, or if we're broke, there's a feeling of lack, a feeling of frustration, a lack of freedom. We don't get to do what we want to do. And we feel very, very limited as a result. So right now there is a seeking for that stability in life. And that is a balance of many different things. Wealth comes from being a balanced person who is in harmony with the flow, okay? So that is, I believe, what is going on right now. For you, Divine Feminine, that is something that you're definitely looking at. I think for sure Divine Masculine is as well. In recent past, coldness, apathy, anger, frustration has been something that has derailed both you and the Divine Masculine. Frustration towards life, frustration towards the way that things have turned out, just thinking and constantly pondering on why and how did I end up getting here. That has been something in the past that has really stunted the growth in your individual lives, and also potentially in your relationship with each other. The karmic situation is not looking so great. There's definitely setbacks. Things have not gone the way that Divine Masculine has wanted. Divine Masculine really doesn't like the way that the situation has developed in their life. They're unhappy with finances. They're unhappy with whether or not they've achieved their goals and their dreams. Honestly, they have felt quite aimless and have just bumped into fate along the way, and they're really not happy with where that's taken them. But what Divine Masculine doesn't realize is 90% of what has shown up in their life is completely due to a way of thinking. There's a great book called As a Man Thinketh, So Shall He Be. And I read this book when I was in my early 20s, probably 21 or 22, and it was recommended to me by my brother. I would recommend it to you. It's a short book, but it's a really rich book with wealth and knowledge and wisdom. So As a Man Thinketh is a book that you should definitely go to Amazon and get and read. I think you can probably even look it up and find it online for free on YouTube or something. So check that book out. I think it will completely change your mindset towards the patterns of thinking that we have and how that actually creates the lives that we experience and live. So that is what Divine Masculine is looking at right now. Towards you in the past, it seems like Divine Masculine may have crossed paths with you prematurely. Now, I do not believe in coincidences, and so I do not think that there's anything that is technically premature. I believe everything happens as it's meant to and when it's meant to. But sometimes it can appear that, oh, we met prematurely because, we're dealing in linear time. And so, we're like, well, this isn't the way that things are supposed to be. And this isn't how I wanted things to happen. And, I thought that things were going to, progress in a certain way. And so we say, oh, well, we just met prematurely, or they're not ready yet. Well, I guess technically in some ways that's true, but it's not a coincidence. It's not just by chance that happened. It absolutely happened for a reason, because there were certain things that needed to be done. And so this encounter happened when it was meant to, in order to cause the dominoes to fall in a certain direction. So it did happen for a reason, even if it seems premature. And being premature, I guess in a sense, is kind of true. However, it's meant to be that way. It doesn't mean that it was an accident, or that it's going to change or affect in a negative way the series of events that will take place in linear time after. It looks like currently someone is showing up in Divine Masculine's life in a way that is like a mentor for Divine Masculine. They're teaching Divine Masculine some very important lessons, and giving Divine Masculine some much needed inner guidance, and really teaching them to go within. And that's exactly what a good teacher would do, is guide someone to find their own inner truth, not tell them what their truth is, or anything. Like you can give people road signs, you can give them, like parameters or tools to help them find that. But ultimately, it's something that they have to find within themselves, because each one of us is here for our own reasons, and we have our own inner compass and something special to bring out into the world. Divine Masculine is no different. So this person is actually having an extremely positive effect on Divine Masculine, whoever this person is. In this karmic situation the Divine Masculine is facing, it looks like with the Six of Cups in reverse and the Lovers card, this is an interesting combo, because it looks like Divine Masculine has had a set of pretty high expectations for this relationship. And maybe it started out incredible for Divine Masculine. But as we saw over here, it didn't actually continue to develop like that. It was maybe like a really crazy hot start, but then it fizzled out very quickly, and then turmoil kind of took over. And now, currently, as a result of the things that happened afterwards, and their encounters with you, and kind of going through some of the things that they've gone through, now they're just in this relationship strictly based upon the memories of when it was good, the memories of when it had something valuable to offer the two of them. Now, this situation is no longer what it was. It's just a fragment of what it used to be. Really, the only thing that's good about this relationship now in its current state is what it once was. And so Divine Masculine is coming to terms with that. And it's something that, regardless of how hard Divine Masculine holds on to it because of the memories, it isn't what it was. And Divine Masculine needs to really evaluate whether or not this is something that they want to continue on putting time and energy into, because whatever it's turned into is a result of the reality of the two mindsets that they both have, and they're just not in sync anymore. They don't resonate anymore. There's a repelling that's taking place. Right now, towards you, Divine Feminine, you are really in a great energy right now. and divine masculine senses it. Even if the two of you are not talking right now and you haven't seen each other for a while, you guys are energetically connected, right? I mean, you guys are the same soul. So divine masculine absolutely senses this within you, and there is this calmness, this nurturing, peaceful energy, this balance and harmony in you, because you've worked so hard on yourself. You've worked so hard spiritually. You've really grown a lot, and you're standing in your power, and divine masculine senses it even from a distance. And they are drawn to wanting to be near you, be around you, maybe to kind of try to pull some of that feeling towards themselves, especially due to the fact that they are feeling a sense of vulnerability in their karmic situation. In the future, at some point, divine masculine is going to dream about you. They're not only going to dream about you naturally when they're sleeping at night. They will have dreams about you that will be very revealing to them about their inner experience and feelings towards you. But they're also going to daydream about you quite a bit. You're going to be hard for them to get off their mind. It's probably going to feel a lot like the obsessive thinking that you experienced when they ran from you early on in the relationship. And divine masculine is going to be experiencing that nonstop thinking about divine feminine that you went through. Sometimes there's a delayed experience between the twin flames. And so that is what is going to happen for divine masculine. And they're going to get a taste of their own medicine, so to speak. Although it's really not divine masculine that's doing this. It's something far beyond that. It is the soul. It is all meant to be this way. There's a purpose in all of this. But divine masculine is experiencing it now on their end, and they're really just not even sure what to do. They can't stop thinking about you, and it's driving them nuts. That's really what you can expect. So when this happens, it'll be interesting to see how things play out. You're probably going to get some kind of connection, or you're going to just run into them because you're going to not be thinking about them at all. That's just the truth. You're going to be on your own, doing your own thing, which is exactly why they're going to be thinking about you, because you've flipped it around and you've made yourself the bullseye. And when you do that, divine masculine is focused on you. When you are focused on divine masculine, then divine masculine is focused on anything but you, right? So it's kind of like a reversal of things right now. So you're kind of thinking about everything else, and you're doing your own thing, and you're happy, you're in your own power, you're balanced, you're harmonious, and now divine masculine can't stop thinking about you. It's kind of crazy how that works. After experiencing all this stuff, divine masculine is just tired. They're tired. They can't stop thinking about you. They're just needing a break, and they're going to take it. The karmic situation has just completely fizzled out at this point, and they're tired of the jealousies, not just the jealousy from the karmic person that they're dealing with, because that person is extraordinarily jealous, but they've also been jealous as well. And jealousy is an interesting experience that we have. Sometimes jealousy comes from us having like an unhappiness within ourselves. Like maybe we're not happy about the choices that we make, or maybe we're not happy about the way that we look, or maybe we're not happy about, the job, or, how we're being treated by a person. There's a lot of things that can cause jealousy, but it's usually an indication, like it's a symptom of a much larger issue. And the fact that there was all this jealousy in the relationship that divine masculine was experiencing, it's an indication that there was once something that was beautiful, and then it dissolved and it turned into something that neither party actually wanted. And so there's a jealousy there because there's an insecurity, and the insecurity is coming from the fact that they are not happy with each other. They really shouldn't be in this connection. And that jealousy has really pushed the the two of them apart. And Divine Masculine has just decided to just let it go. They've gotten themselves to a place where they're done and they're letting that whole situation go. And they can't stop thinking about you, and they know that there is peace and harmony when they're around you, because you have gotten yourself to a place where you are peaceful and harmonious in who you are. And when you do that, you're like a magnet, not just to Divine Masculine, but to like everyone in your life. Why? Because everybody wants peace. Everyone wants balance. Everyone wants harmony. And so those that have been able to achieve that inner peace through inner alchemy, I'm going to say that again, through inner alchemy. Research that, you guys. That book, As a Man Thinketh, that's a great starting point. Read that book. Inner alchemy is extraordinarily important to achieve that nirvana, that inner bliss. And when we achieve that nirvana and inner bliss, our world outside of us suddenly like just miraculously molds and reflects that. And people see that. And they want that too, because that's what everybody wants. So Divine Masculine sees that in you, and they want that for themselves. And wouldn't you know it, right here, look at this. 5 of Swords in reverse and the star. Okay, I'm going to put the star in front right here because I like that card for you guys right now. This shows me, Divine Feminine, that you are exactly where you need to be. You have gone through the gauntlet. You have, gotten yourself out of the weeds. You are no longer in the dark night. You see with pure and true clarity who you really are, what this is really all about. I mean, this is freaking beautiful. Like, it's Divine Feminine. I'm so proud of you. You are fantastic, phenomenal, and incredible, and you know it. And life can still throw you some lemons, but you know how to make lemonade now. So you're like, throw as many lemons at me as you want, because I love lemonade, right? So Divine Masculine sees this in you. Everyone around you sees it. They may not even be able to really, you still look the same. You still live in the same place. You still have the same car and the same job, but there's something so incredibly different about you, and it's like it is hypnotizing to everyone around you. And it's beautiful because I know why, and you know why. And I just, Divine Masculine is going to be all over that, as well as the rest of the world. And this is your payoff, Divine Feminine. You have really created something incredible for yourself, and I just want you to stay focused on that, because when Divine Masculine comes running in and he's just charging in your life, like a tornado, don't let him spin you around and cause you to lose your footing, which I don't think at this point you even could, because you just know too much and you can't unknow what you know. So Divine Feminine, fantastic. I couldn't be happier for you. This is exactly where you need to be. I'm going to do an oracle card for you. And let's see what this oracle card says. You, Divine Feminine, are in your power right now, right? So, and if you're still kind of not 100% there, this is what you can expect in the very near future. And so you'll have some incredible breakthroughs that will lead you to that place. And so enjoy the journey, enjoy the way that it unfolds, and just trust and have faith in yourself, because when you do that, then that bleeds over, into everything in your life, okay? If you guys have questions on, twin flames, spirituality, or anything else, please feel free to set up a one-on-one with myself or with Cam. You can find those links in the section below, on this video, and also in our About section on the YouTube page. But yeah, the comment section below will have those links, and also links to some of our other social medias, and also to our website. And we would love the opportunity to meet with you and talk with you. We've got some great stuff still coming down the pipeline. This is a new channel, so your likes and your subscribes and your comments and your feedback is very much appreciated. So please feel free to let us know if there's anything that you would like to see, if there's anything like that, videos or anything that you would like to know about. Please, by all means, let me know, because I definitely would like to create things that are going to be useful and beneficial to you. So I appreciate any and all feedback. You guys are why I am here. So however I can help, however I can serve, that is my goal. All right, let's see. Woo, 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 woo. Do we feel any sparks? It's taken a little while today. Kind of feel it building. Kind of feel it building. It's in the thumb. Ooh, right there. Definitely. Right there. This one. That's the one. Oh, I don't even know how to say that. I'm just going to show it to you, because I cannot say that. But I'm going to look it up, and I'm going to tell you what it means. So, give me just a second. All right. Well, I'm still learning. I do not know everything. So, I guess this is a symbol given during Reiki. And again, I am not going to try to say that, because I'm just going to butcher it. So I don't want to do it. So I'm going to just read to you what it is that this card means. This symbol given during Reiki 2 is referred to as the distance healing symbol and is the third traditional symbol in Reiki. All right, they're going to make me say it. Honsha Zei Sho Nen. If anybody knows how to say that, maybe you guys could tell me. Means roughly, may the Buddha connect me. Oh, sorry, let me start that over. May the Buddha in me connect to the Buddha in you. Ooh, I'm going to talk about that. May the Buddha in me connect to the Buddha in you to promote harmony and peace. It possesses the ability to travel not simply over physical distances with its healing energy, but also throughout time and space. When Hon Sha Zei Sho Nen appears in your reading, the situation you are inquiring about may be blocked or hindered due to a past issue, trauma, or pain. Invoke the Reiki energies of this distance healing symbol through chanting it, drawing it, or visualizing. Oh, the page is stuck. Okay. By visualizing it and asking it to heal the root of the situation. This card asks you to examine the true underlying cause of friction. This requires looking past the surface and the superficial. It requires digging through the multiple layers of the situation in order to determine its root cause and in turn help to heal and resolve it. That is incredible advice, because that is exactly what you are doing, Divine Feminine, which is why you're going to be reaching, if you are not already there, this pivotal place of ascendance and standing in the truth of who you are and standing in your own power. And that is exactly the inner alchemy that is taking place for Divine Masculine as well, even if it seems like it's on a delayed timeline. So I wanted to say something about the Buddha in me and the Buddha in you. Something that kind of was revealed to me along my journey is that the Spirit is in everything. It flows through all things. It flows through me. It flows for you. It flows through these candles. It flows through these cards. It flows through life. It is the creation of all life. So of course, everything has significance and meaning, and we are connected to all things. It's the law of oneness. So the spirit that's in me is the spirit that's in you. If I want to attract money, the same spirit that's in me is the same spirit that's in money. It's all energy, and we are connected to it. And the only reason why we don't feel like it is a part of our life is because there's some inner turmoil within us that is causing us to feel like we can't have it. And so there's a repelling that takes place. All we have to do is realize that we are connected to all things. And if we figure out the root, which is something within the mind, a belief system within the mind that is preventing it from being a part of our life, then we can collapse that, and then there is nothing preventing it from being and attracting towards us, right? So whether it's a lot of experience or whether it's a thing or anything like that. Now, you don't want to try to like manifest your twin. That's a whole other thing I'll have to go into at some point. This is your journey, and you want to just focus on you, not on the divine masculine. When you focus on them, they're going to focus on anything but you. So you don't want to focus on trying to manifest them. Not at all. You want to focus on you. You want to flip it around and make yourself the bullseye. Okay? And then naturally, they will gravitate towards you when they're meant to. So focus on that, divine feminine, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because it's leading you to exactly where you need to be. I'm proud of you. You're incredible. You're amazing. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys soon. Bye.